All right, it's like the Burger Week of books. I love both, but instead of your belly, this celebration feeds the soul.
Oh, and our soul needs a good feeding every once in a while. Joining us is the executive director of the Kentucky Book Festival, Sara Woods. Sara, it is so good to see you. We're glad you were able to join us here this morning.
Well, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
40 years. That is incredible. One of probably the longest traditions in this state. So talk about, what makes this event in particular so special.
Well, I always compare it to the fact that when you walk into a bookstore and you see all these books, you might have a question or some thought about one of these books that you want to read, and it'd be great to just ask the author. And we kind of allow you to do that by bringing 140 or so authors to town to celebrate their newly released books. And they come from all over the United States, but many, more than 2/3 of them are from Kentucky or writing about Kentucky. So it's a special event that celebrates the amazing literary talent that lives right here at home.
And we love to push that, don't we? And you've got several high-profile folks that are going to be in attendance for this as well. Can you tell us about some of the folks that are going to actually be there?
Sure, yeah. We've got on Saturday, November 6th at Joseph Beth Booksellers in Lexington Green, we'll have events that start at 10:30 a.m. and go till 5:30 p.m. One of the special authors we're bringing in is Ellen Hildebrand, who has written, I think, 28 books now. She's famous for a book that came out earlier this year called Golden Girl, but she also has some books coming out that are set at the beach. So beach reads in the fall. She's a wonderful talent. Silas House is another author that'll be there, a regional favorite. H.W. Brands is a historian out of Texas who will be traveling to visit with us and talk about his book. Peter Canellos, editor at Politico, has a book about Judge Justice Harlan, so that's a great one. It's called The Great Dissenter. Brian Kilmeade will be there as well, talking about one of his new books. Crystal Wilkinson, Kentucky's poet laureate, will be in conversation with Frank X. Walker and Jeremy Payton. So Gwenda Bond will be there. Her book comes out today. So I got kind of lucky. It's just out today. She's got signed copies at Joseph Beth now. So there's so many authors, it's hard to keep track.
And really the timing of this event couldn't be better. The holidays coming up, obviously a few people you could check off your list at that event, and probably something for yourself as well. And
always.
With all the shipping delays, this would be a great time to knock out some of that gift list you have going. And you said something about Wendy Michael. There's some special contest going on with her?
We have a luncheon with WIDA that we're hosting on Tuesday, November 2nd. And because of COVID, we've had to get a little creative with our ticketed events. So it'll be kind of a picnic style box lunch where you pick up, you purchase your ticket at kybookfestival.org, and then you come to Fasig-Tipton on November 2nd at noon, and we'll be eating in the sales arena. So basically, WIDA and Susan Riegler will be speaking from the sales platform, and all the guests will be seated in it's theater style seats, kind of eating their picnic style lunch and listening to WIDA talk about her amazing cookbook and all of her work in restaurants across Kentucky.
Now, how can we get more information on this and get all the events that lead up to it?
You can go to kybookfestival.org, and we've got all the tickets listed there. The schedule for Saturday is available along with the entire lineup, so you can learn about each author, kind of plan your shopping before you come, because we do have books for little kids all the way up to adults. So there's some excellent picture books there too that are really, really fun.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you so much for stopping by and, helping us get prepared. This is happening November 1st through the 6th at Joseph Beth Booksellers in Lexington Green. And again, kybookfestival.org for more information. Thank you so much, Sara, for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.